Reform are an obvious threat from the Tories' right, but there's another battle for the beleaguered Conservative Party. After the most catastrophic start by any Prime Minister in my lifetime, with the exception of Liz Truss, I find myself applauding much of what Keir Starmer and his government has done these past 2 weeks. It's taken me by surprise. Managing a tricky Oval Office chat. Tick. Cutting expenditure on aid to pump more into defense. Tick, tick. Supporting Zelensky, who has led his country through 3 years of merciless, unprovoked violence from the odious Putin. Tick, tick, tick. Labour also appears, at last, to realise that all that net zero virtue signalling could actually undermine growth and prosperity. It looks like Ed Miliband is being sidelined, and that the government might row back on its sillier ideas about combustion engines, gas boilers, airports and oil refineries. Unless we're being lied to, don't rule that out. Rachel Reeves seems to understand that Britain's humongous welfare bill is unsustainable. And Labour is toughening its stance, from a desperately low base, on illegal migration. But are these moves back towards common sense just flashes in the pan? Will they be snatched away? Will extreme, socialist Labour rear its ugly head once more? After all, this is a government that, in its first 7 months, raised taxes by a mammoth amount, rewarded striking train drivers with huge pay increases, pumped yet more into the NHS without reform, further undermined free speech, borrowed £40 billion, and took the economy from the top of the G7 to the bottom. And this is a Prime Minister who tried his darndest to get Jeremy Corbyn into power, used to support the abolition of the monarchy, had links with communism, demanded a longer, harder lockdown, and reckons that women can have male genitalia.